The history of nursing theory. What is theory? A theory is simply the most elaborate form of consistent scientific knowledge not yet disproved by experiment. In experimental sciences, a theory can never be proved. It can only be disproved by experiment. This is precisely what makes a theory scientific. Some theories that impact our lives that we take for granted are Albert Einstein's theory of relativity, Erik Erikson's developmental theory, the psychosexual theory of development by Freud, Kurt Lewis's change theory, the theory of gravity, theorized by Isaac Newton, Louis Pasteur's germ theory, and the systems theory, part of a whole. Why is theory important? Professions build practice on knowledge, and knowledge is gained through theory. What does this picture say to you? What I hope it says is that theory provides the framework on which nursing is based. Practice decisions and nursing research are rooted in theory. Those decisions and research guide practice that is unique to nursing, represented by Nightingale's lamp. Knowledge that is unique to nursing allows us to be called and valued as a unique profession that no other healthcare professional could do what we do. Theory got us to where we are and drives us to where we are going. You can consider theory foundational, a cornerstone, the building block, or any other word you would like to use, but without theory, the whole premise of nursing practice is not fundamentally a unique professional endeavor. Theory provides the foundational thoughts that allow research to take place. Without nursing research, there would be no knowledge specific to nursing practice. Without specific nursing practice, we would not have a profession. Could we exist without our own research? Well, I would submit not in a professional manner, and any research done for nursing practice without nursing theory would lead to chaotic nursing practice, since the research would not have a foundation in nursing. The American Journal of Nursing, the first publication to express knowledge specific to nursing practice, was published in 1893. Your textbook does a very nice job discussing the 5 different eras of nursing theory, but we will do a quick review here. The curricular era. In this era, the question about what basic knowledge was essential for basing nursing practice. That is what made nursing special. Making sure nursing education focused on what nurses needed to know was the cornerstone of this era. The focus was to bring nurses out of the medical view of patients' health and illness and bring nursing into a view of how to care for individuals from a nursing view. There was an increased emphasis on science, while a few nursing pioneers kept a focus on the art of nursing care. While nursing education still occurred often in hospital-based programs, nursing education was moving beyond this training mentally and moving towards an academic perspective. This move of nursing education began the expanse of nursing knowledge and research. The research era occurred in the 1940s and 1950s. The real emphasis in nursing-specific research took shape. The first nursing journal devoted entirely to nursing research was published in 1952. Teaching nursing-specific knowledge in nursing programs began the standard during this time. The graduate education era, the 1950s through the 1970s. Advanced nursing degrees were becoming more popular from institutions of higher education. Graduate programs included courses in nursing research, leadership, and development of nursing theory. At the beginning of this time frame, only 3 doctoral programs existed. Prior to this era, nurses who sought doctoral degrees had to receive those degrees in disciplines other than nursing. During this time frame, nursing conferences took place that addressed the nature of the body of nursing knowledge. Will nursing be based on applied knowledge from other disciplines or nursing science? When the general consensus to the answer was that nursing practice needed to be based on nursing knowledge, emphasis was then placed on development of programs that would support education nurses in nursing research. The theory era. In 1978, the Nurse Educator Conference held in New York focused on nursing theory. Many of the now famous nursing theorists were present but did not consider themselves theorists or revolutionary in any way. The focus of nursing theory in this era was vitally important because true nursing-specific research could not take place until true nursing theory was there to ground the research. Remember, we said theory was the horse that pulled the cart, which is research. Theory Utilization Era. This is our current era. Using theory allows nursing to organize and focus practice. Theory allows for research in a number of nursing areas to expand, and using theory gives nurses a sense of purpose and validity to what we do. Let's close with a quote from Martha Rogers, who was a pioneer nurse theorist. Nursing's potential for meaningful human service rests on the union of theory and practice for its fulfillment.